That time is 11:14 p.m. on this late Friday night, 6th of July, 2018. Time now for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Friday night, July 6th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11:14 p.m. on this late Friday night, 74 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Late Night News is the latest on the Thailand cave rescue. As why can't they drill from above? Other questions. As headcam footage today shows difficult conditions facing divers in a Thai cave. Tim Jordan pressed over allegedly ignoring Ohio State sex abuse. Trump administration admits that it can reenact migrant families by court deadline hours after it said it can. Who was Andrew Wheeler? Key details on Trump's speculative place. Scott Pruitt at EPA as EPA intentionally delayed release of Kansas City official said. Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson planning $10 million exhibition match. Conservative Bureau Deputy Chief to resign, saying illegal challenge to Trump. The Trump administration has granted sergeant immigrant recruits promised citizenship be returned for military service. Protesters who climbed this Statue of Liberty faces charged for the dangerous stunt. Andy Adam, the white man who called police on women at their neighborhood pool, loses his job. Both sides seek to clarify as Pompeo heads second day of North Korea talks. 3 social media stars die after falling 100 feet over the waterfall while hiking, according to the police. Theresa May wins cabinet backing for UK soft Brexit blueprint. Cost of those expensive U.S. South Korea military exercises, $14 million. The jobs country continues, however, not getting higher wages. Drug makers call experimental Alzheimer's drug study positive. Mark Zuckerberg tops Warren Buffett to become the world's 3rd richest person. Judge orders Chinese wind turbine maker to pay $59 million for their stealing trade secrets. Hawaii bans most sunscreens protect coral reefs. Spiders use electricity to fly thousands of miles, research shows. NASA puts its famous Planet 9 telescope to sleep because it's almost out of fuel. Japanese rocket blow up. NASA chief ponders purpose of SLS. Tuberculosis scare forces evacuations at Johns Hopkins Hospital. More than 200 people ill from parasite in Del Monte vegetable recall. This Michigan girl, 4 with cerebral palsy, just took her first steps. West Nile virus reported in Buffalo County, mosquitoes. Peter Cho News Time. 11:18 on this late Friday night. Time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox explode for 8 runs in the first 2 innings and cruise to a 10-5 win over the Kansas City Royals. In other scores by the major leagues, Philadelphia Phillies are all for the Pittsburgh Pirates, 16-4 at the top of the 9th. Houston Astros 11, Chicago White Sox 4, San Diego Padres 1, Arizona Diamondbacks 7, and bottom of 6, LA Dodgers 1, LA Angels 0, and bottom end of 4. Top of the 4th, Colorado Rockies 3, Seattle Mariners 0. Bottom of 4th, St. Louis Cardinals 1, and the San Francisco Giants 1. Cincinnati Reds 3, Chicago Cubs 2, Washington Nationals 3, Miami Marlins 2, Toronto Blue Jays 6, New York Yankees 2, Cleveland Indians 10, Oakland A's 4, Detroit Tigers 3, Texas Rangers 1, New York Mets 5, Tampa Bay Rays 1, Milwaukee Brewers 5, and Atlanta Braves 4, and the Minnesota Twins 6, and the Baltimore Orioles 2, and the Pittsburgh Red Sox fall to the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders 3-2 with McCoy. Tony Parker agrees that a deal with the Charlotte Hornets. This supplemental draft is no joke. The key to getting Allen's down low brilliance. Belgium and Brazil just put out the best show to the World Cup. Peter Show News Time is 11:20 on this late Friday night. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and trends to check. Rockport train 128, 10:30 p.m. for Rockport is up at 5 minutes past between Rockport and Nelson Station an early mechanical issue. And the ferries and the subway system are looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways in New England on this late Friday night in Rhode Island. It is looking good, except on one area, the westbound side. Also around the Jamestown area, 24 at the northbound side, also Trinidad and Church, 24 at the northbound side, also between Freetown and Tottenham on Route 140, 120 at the northbound side, also around Route 2 up at Lexington, 495 at the southbound side, also around the long stretch, Central and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good except on 391 at the southbound side, also 91 in Chicopee, 84 eastbound side, little slow on West Hartford, Connecticut, Red Parkway eastbound side, a little slow around the north and the Fairfield and 95 at the northbound side, also the Bridgeport stretch, Route 8 out at the northbound side, a little slow around the Milford stretch, and southbound side, a little slow around 93 in Concord, New Hampshire, and Interstate 89, 91 at the southbound side, a little slower coming in upstate New York, Vermont, and Auto 59 at the northbound side, so in Southern Quebec and towards Montreal. Peter Cho News Time is 11:21 on this late Friday night. It's time now for a weather report, and we're gonna step outside for a bit because 24 hours ago, we, among the many of the New Englanders, were in the thick soup, and now much different story as it's a breezy and it's a cool and a breezy night, so open up some windows while you sleep tonight and let the air clear out all the muck and heat, and it feels refreshing. As we take a look at the radar satellite loop on this Friday night, and showing some rain showers around Nova Scotia and southwestern tip of Prince Edward Island. Line of rain showers off the New England coast and stretching and covering much of the southeastern corner of the country and stretching around into the four-quarter region of Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. Alright, temperature spread around the region. It is in the 60s to low 70s in southern New England wall. It's in the 50s to 60s in northern New England, 32-degree green for Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Okay, right now in North Massachusetts, 66 degrees, the temperature humidity is 62%, 2.53 degrees, but around 30% inches, rising rapidly in winds southwest at 3 miles an hour. Alright, let's get at the tropics. Hurricane Beryl, 80 miles per hour, winds 10.9 at north, 48.9 on the west at 14 miles an hour. No change in strength as Beryl continues westward. A hurricane watch in effect for Dominica, tropical watch in effect for Montenegro, Guadalupe, St. Martin, and St. Bartholomew. And a hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. A tropical watch means that the tropical conditions are possible within the watch area. Interest elsewhere then, lesser until you should monitor the progress of Beryl as initial watch is going to be required for the islands later tonight and early Saturday. For some information is put to be an area, please monitor by local and national medical service. At 11 p.m. Mountain Atlantic Standard Time, the center of Hurricane Beryl was located at latitude 10.9 near the north, latitude 40.9 on the west. Beryl is moving toward the west near 40 miles an hour, turning toward the west-northwest and fast reported speed are expected on Saturday with its motion instituted early next week on the forecast track. The sailor Beryl will approach the Lesser Antilles over the weekend and cross the island chain late Sunday or Monday. Max is saying winds are near 80 miles an hour higher gusts and slight wind is forecast during the next day or so, and Beryl could still be a hurricane when it reaches the Lesser Antilles late Sunday or Monday. We can expect that once Beryl reaches the eastern Caribbean Sea on Monday, but the system may not degenerate in an open trail until it reaches the vicinity of Hispaniola in the central Caribbean Sea on Tuesday or Wednesday. Hurricane force winds at 10 miles an hour from the center and 12 to the force winds at 35 miles an hour. The estimated center pressure 994 millibars for 936 inches. And tropical conditions or hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area by late Sunday and Monday. And barrels expected to produce total rain accumulation of 2 to 4 inches by Sunday across the 7 Leeward Islands and northern Windward Islands, and including Guadalupe, Dominica, Martinique, St. Lucia, and Barbados. Elsewhere across the northern Leeward and southern Windward Islands, and rainfall amounts of 2 inches are less than expected. And the latest on TD3, Tropical Depression 3, 32.6 to the north, 74.1 in the west. Maximum same winds 30 miles an hour, movement northwest at 6 miles an hour. The pressure extent expected to strengthen meanders well off the Carolina coast this weekend. There are no coast watches warning the effect. The interest along the coast of the North Carolina should monitor the progress of the system. 11 p.m. The center tropical depression 3 was located at latitude 32.6 to the north, longitude 34.1 in the west, and pressure is moving toward the north-northwest near 6 miles an hour. And slow northward moisture expected overnight on Saturday. Decrease in force speed is expected by Saturday night, and the depression is forecast to meander well off the southeast U.S. coastline on Sunday and Monday. Max sustained wind near 30 miles an hour with our gusts and gradual stream wind is forecast during the next few days. And the depression is expected to become a tropical storm on Saturday, and Air Force reconnaissance plane is scheduled on to investigate the cyclone on Saturday. Estimated center pressure 1,015 millibars is around 98 inches. Swells generated by the depression are expected to be increased and affect portions of the coast of the North Carolina and the Middle States this weekend. The swells could cause light fitting, serpent, and recurring conditions, and please get about your local web office. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. And it goes like this. For tonight, mostly clear skies about 52 degrees and not about 5 to 8 miles an hour. For Saturday, sunny to clear skies about 7% low 40 degrees. Not for about 3 to 6 miles, shipping a light southwest wind. So, if concert goers in Mansfield, if you are going to go to the Steely Dan and Doobie Brothers concert tomorrow night, perfecto weather for the concert at the Xfinity Center tomorrow night. Sunday should be sunny in the mostly clear sky, but 82 about 57 degrees. Calm wind becoming the southwest one 3 to 6 miles in the afternoon. So, if you're going to the Wheels of Soul tour at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, perfect weather for a concert. Monday, back to work, sunny in most clear skies. About 89, about 65 degrees. Tuesday, sunny in parts of Cascade, about 66 degrees. For Wednesday, parts sunny in most of Cascade, 81, about 63 degrees. And for Thursday, parts sunny in parts of Cascade, 70, about 63 degrees. And for Friday, most sunny about 83 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Friday night, 6th of July, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive day to the north.